Well, I learned how to ice skate at 4 years old, ice skate and rollerblade, and I started playing roller hockey first at 5 years old, and then, from then on. Well, originally when I learned how to rollerblade, I learned that because my brother he joined a roller hockey league, so I watched him do it, so I wanted to try it myself, so I learned how to rollerblade, and then I started playing roller hockey with my brother, just in like a very small arena that was near our town. And then a couple years later, he got into ice hockey, so I did too. And then that's when we both found the York Devils, which is like the local in-house team around here that plays at the York Ice Arena. And that was when I was about 8 or 9, I think. And then from then on, I just played for the Devils and then got into playing school hockey whenever I made it to high school. I played from the time I was 5 years old to the time I was 19 years old, so about 14 years. I've played pretty much all of them except for goalie throughout my time playing, but I mostly played center. My favorite position was center because that's what I was the best at. I played that the longest, I knew how to do it the best, and it was the most fun. You get the most playing time mostly if you're that position. The Philadelphia Flyers, because they're like local team and just always like them. For me, it was probably when I was in middle school. I think I was about 15, and I got to play at the Giant Center where the Hershey Bears play. It was like a special event that they do sometimes for the York Devils, where they let them come in and play another team at the Giant Center, and we got to use their locker room and and some of their equipment and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I like how in-depth it is. I think it takes a lot more than a lot of sports, like with having to learn how to ice skate is just like, that takes a lot of time as it is, and that's just like one small aspect of it. So I like that there's just like a lot of different things going on at once, and it makes it more like, I guess, strategic and involved than most other sports, and it's just very like fast-paced and intense, and I like that about it. I also have always liked the cold weather, so I like the cold, and so being in ice rinks, I don't mind it at all, and I like during winter time. It's a lot of fun whenever ponds and stuff are frozen over to play out on them and outside. Just didn't really have enough free time to. Also, like after I graduated high school, there's not as many options. Like I wasn't into it. I wasn't good enough or into it enough to get into like trying to become professional or anything. So I just played like 1 year of men's league hockey after I graduated, and I thought that was okay, but I didn't enjoy it as much as when I was in high school. So I stopped.